This episode is brought to you by Sit and Babysit a Graveyard. Now, in no way, shape, or form do I condone killing children. I'm just saying there are certain times in life where pumping your babies into or on everything that isn't a reproductive organism. Therefore, killing the kids. Ejaculating on her back? That, sir, is the boneyard. Glazing her face? That is what we call a burial ground. Throat pie? You mean cemetery. Loading the back door? You have arrived at God's acre. Shooting up the club in a vagina that has its tubes tied? You just dabbled in the Memorial Park. All these words mean the same thing. Sleepful nights with less tax write-offs. But how you give it is how you get it. Now let's start the episode.
Our sins and woes. Our sins and woes. Our sins and woes.
Welcome to another episode of Our Woes podcast where a bunch of dumbass millennials talk about their dumbass opinions, the dumbest perspectives, the dumbest mistakes, and their dumbest complaints. I'm your host, Nelson. Thank you for joining me today. Shout out YCC Entertainment. Shout out all the podcasts that are under YCC Entertainment. Shout out Tunes and Tantrum. Shout out Blurred Watch. Shout out Tunes and Tantrum. Shout out Rap and Wrestle Podcast. Shout out the live shows. Last laugh. That's what we're going to do for shouting out the last laugh. I mean, shouting out the live shows is last laugh because currently right now, well, we'll get into it. Shout out our Patreons. Shout out our YCC philanthropists. Shout out our lovers of woes. Shout out our fans of a sin. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. And probably get one more episode out before the year is out. Christian
This
Ballmer
episode?
No, another episode after this before the year is out.
JK.
Maybe. Based off timing, it's going to be hard, but I might be able to do it. I got Christian Ballmer wants to come on. There's Nothing But Discussion owes me another one. And then...
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah.
that's good.
And then Glenn. If you watch Last Laugh, you know who Christian Ballmer and Glenn is. But they will be coming on the podcast at some point. I'm hoping it's one of them will come on this year before next year.
Okay.
So as far as shout outs, that's all hold on. My best friend hates when I drag this shit out. So I'm trying to figure out if I can squeeze one more in there. Damn it. No, I don't have one. As far as shout outs, that's all I got. Let me go ahead and introduce my guest for today. The beautiful, the talent, the sometimes producing podcast.
Oh my God. Don't put me on the spot like that.
Yomira or Yomira?
Yomira.
Yomira.
Yeah, Yomira.
I'm going to fuck that up about 3 more times.
It's okay.
Nothing for you after that. But how are you, Queen?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm hanging in there.
Thank you for having me.
So let's get on that while I have you here right now.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
The host of Sip Happens podcast.
Yes.
3 S's.
3 S's. Don't forget 3 S's.
I saw you on Nothing But Discussion podcast, and
Okay.
I fuck with them. Shout out Nas, shout out Biz.
Yeah, shout out to them.
I saw you on there, and I was listening to you talk about what your podcast does, and you were like, "Oh, empower men, empower women, just help everybody be them best selves." And I was like, "Oh
Why
my
you
God,
gotta say it like that?
that's what you said."
That is what I said.
But I was like, "Oh, she's my polar opposite," because I'm like, all of y'all should sign up for a free trial of Man Shave. And use those free razor blades to cut your fucking wrist over because all you niggas bitches suck. But like, but I was like, oh, she's all about empowering people and like you're a good conversationalist. Listen to your podcast. I think I listened to about 3 or 4 episodes.
Okay.
But I was like, oh, she knows what she's doing as far as podcasting. She's just my polar opposite because you're like, bring everybody up, and I'm like, no, bring them down.
I know, and that's why I was like, honestly, at first when I did my research, I was like, I don't know how this is gonna go. Yeah. This can go either real left.
50 years ago, I probably would have had only women slaves.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. Comedy style.
I was like, this can go real left, or it can be a great conversation. So we're gonna see if it's gonna go real left or if it's gonna be a good conversation.
Good luck. But I do like I'm all for, in a weird way. I always say Our Sins and Woes at the end of this is a comedy podcast. So I'm gonna have my fun. But there is a method to my madness. But I do appreciate the podcasts that are doing something similar but different.
Yeah, of
so
course.
I won't sit here and say I'm trying to make you niggas better. Can't, sorry. But I can appreciate somebody that does.
Okay.
And whether it be men or women, like the fact that you're trying to, what's the word I'm looking for?
Empower?
I didn't want to use empower.
You want to use
I
it.
didn't
You
want
want
to
to
use
use
empower.
it.
Uplift.
Okay, uplift.
Uplift the
Empower.
community.
We're going to say empower,
Nope,
but
I'm
okay.
going with uplift.
Okay.
But somebody that wants to empower the community as a whole. So, and I got nothing but respect to the roof. But yeah, no, you're my polar opposite in podcasting.
I know, and I feel like that's so funny. So that's why I was very nervous. I was like, I don't know how this is going to go. Like, but so far so good.
Well, we'll see.
No complaints.
Sin of the day.
Yikes, I'm not ready.
So sin of the day is I quit the live shows, or not quit the live shows. That's excessive. I took leave of absence from the live shows. Everybody
is
knows that I was doing Limelight Vibes and Giovanni's, and there were some conflicts of interest, I want to say.
Okay.
Nope, we're on my podcast. I can say freely. There were some disagreements on how things should be ran.
Okay.
And when you're the person that's the only person putting the money in, and you're like single-handedly funding the operation,
You should have all to say.
I don't say all the say. I mean, you should be liable to. You should be able to
90%.
Yeah, I'll give you 90%. If you're single-handedly funding an operation, yes, you should have the final say.
Right.
But in the midst of that, and keep in mind, I'm having this conversation with her and allowing y'all to listen to this conversation the day before I have the meeting to find out where we're finalized at.
Okay.
Me and management, or me and the admin team, are going to have a conversation
Admin
tomorrow
team
about.
is crazy.
Me and the admin team are going to have a conversation tomorrow about like where the future of this is going.
Okay.
So hopefully, I'll say that for the Patreon. But there's disagreements on how things should be ran, how things should be addressed. I don't have a problem with, my issue right now is I'm putting a lot of work in.
Okay.
So then, yes, if I'm putting the most work in, if I'm fronting the bill on a lot of things, I do feel like I should have the most say.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
agree 100%.
I'm not against what you're saying, and I'm not shooting you down immediately.
Right.
But certain things, at a certain point, they're the final say. So, yikes, I forgot about that sound effect thing. How you started a live.
I did. I did.
So I'm not. Get this fuck out of here.
What? It's not recording?
Yeah, no, it's not. Give me 1 second.
It's okay.
There we go.
Let's do it.
And I'm not gonna edit that out because the audio is still recording. So
Okay, it's fine.
I'll just slightly phase into it in a very strategic
Make it
fashion.
work.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
know?
it work. But we should be at 3 hours. So of space. When you're fronting the bill on a lot of things, and then everybody expects you to take responsibility for certain situations. Anytime something that goes wrong, if you're renting a building from somebody and something goes wrong, they're not looking at the kids as to why there's a hole in the house.
Right.
They're looking at the parents.
Right.
So because the parents pay the rent.
That's true. That is true.
So
they pay the rent, you know?
So there's been some disagreements on how things should be ran, and I can be very aggressive, but at the same time, the aggressive comes from a level of responsibility. If I have to take the fall, then let's alleviate the fall. Fall
Right.
in line.
Right.
And I hate to say it in such a abrasive way, but the reality of the situation is,
I mean, that's what it
fall in
is.
line.
That's
Literally.
what it is.
So, and that's the thing. And it got to a point where I had a night and I was just like, oh, you motherfuckers don't care. That's what I got out of it. Y'all don't care. And then even in the midst of me saying, what the fuck are y'all doing? And I'm at this point, I do not like to scream. There's my moments where I'm passionate and I can get loud, but there's never times when I'm mad. So catching me in a mad state was like, no, y'all fucked up.
Right.
That's what happened.
So you have patience, is
Yes.
what you're saying. Okay.
So then when I'm in that moment and I flip the lid, now y'all over here, everybody's expecting an apology. They're expecting me to make things better. And I'm like,
Apology for what?
right. Because I don't apologize for being wrong.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
I mean,
So
I don't
that's a flaw.
apologize unless I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
That's
That
a
was
flaw.
No.
Oh, okay.
I misspoke. I don't apologize unless I'm wrong. So if I'm if I'm trying to make a point to you and that leads to me screaming because you're doing something wrong, and then you're saying, I want an apology because you screamed at me, at that point, you're a PPP baby. You're stuck on handouts and everything like that.
PPP baby is crazy, but okay.
That's what you are. You're like waiting on handouts
Oh my
in
God.
life. I can't give you that. I come from a lineage, per se, of people that work hard.
Okay.
So, and then when you fuck up, there's repercussions of fucking up. You got to be able to deal with them.
Yeah, you
got to
own up to your shit. Yeah, take accountability.
Yeah, there are times when I fuck up and I say I fuck up. Shit, it's there since the Woes podcast. All I do is say I fuck up. Because I'm fuckboy number one. I'm kidding, not anymore. But
Allegedly. Allegedly.
no, this time I was proven in court. I was no longer a fuckboy.
Okay.
But when I do mess up, I'm all about, that was my bad, I fucked up.
Okay.
What can we do to make this better? But if I'm screaming at you because you fucked up, and now you're mad at me because I screamed at you, or you don't like that I screamed at you.
See, it's not what you say, it's how you say
Fuck
it.
that.
No. You have to deliver in an appropriate way. You know what I mean?
And
It's not what you
the
say, it's how you
well-delivered-
say it.
Sometimes the well-delivered lie is still a lie.
So if you want to be an asshole, just say that.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
Sometimes a well-delivered lie is still a lie. I don't have it in me.
Okay, that's fair.
Sometimes I horribly deliver the truth, but I'm delivering the truth.
Yikes.
So that's how I always
But I mean,
look at
honestly, if it's the truth, you can't even be mad at it. So
it. You would think.
I respect them.
I appreciate that from you.
Yeah, I respect
The rest
it.
of you motherfuckers. Y'all got to find out.
Goofies.
Right. No bullshit. Like, literally.
I'm joking.
No, she's not joking. Y'all suck. Do better. If you don't know how to do better, you can sign up for a free subscription to Manshave and take the race.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. Comedy style. But yeah, so that's my sin of the day. That's why I left momentarily. Took a leave of absence from Limelight Vibes and Zhane. Is for anybody that's watching the live stream all the time, looking for the YouTube channel, trying to figure out where it is. That's what it is. It's just been some disagreements within the team, the operation, even the higher powers that be above me and what they expect. And since I'm the person who always has to answer to those people, things have to get better before those things continue. So, but again, this is before I have the conversation that is scheduled for in less than 24 hours about where the future of these shows are going. So I may completely be kicking myself in the ass. And I'm fine with that because I know how to take accountability.
Okay. As long as you can take
the setup,
accountability.
the setup.
Okay. It's giving double standards, but it's okay.
Oh, that's wild. Oh. And the funny thing is, when you said that, I was like, oh, she don't know this is one of my favorite subjects. One of my favorite subjects.
I could tell a little bit, but you know.
I love the double standards conversation. So that's my sin of the day. My woe of the week is gay advances in shows and movies. So I recently started watching Ozark. And I think it was episode 4 of season 1.
Okay.
It was the, have you watched it?
I've watched up to episode 3.
So then you know the FBI agent.
Yes.
You know the FBI agent is gay.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure he was face fucking in like episode 2. But
Yeah.
he makes an advance on a guy that's like, fuck you, faggot, let him know I'm not gay.
Right.
And then I'm watching the scene. I'm watching them get in the vehicle together, and I'm looking at the way the gay guy's looking at him. And I have like the straightest gait on you ever seen in your life, so it's funny. I'm watching the way he's looking at the guy. I'm like, oh, it's a kiss scene happening. It was me and my coworkers were watching the show.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, there's a kiss about to happen. He's about to try to kiss him. And then he just grabs his face and he kisses him. And he's like, all right, no fucking faggot. And he just starts punching him in the face and like, get out of my fucking truck and blah, blah. I was like, oh, well, we know where this is going. We know exactly where this is going. And then the guy that got kissed that said he's not gay showed up at the gay guy's hotel room. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, he's there. They're like, he's not about to, like, he's about to apologize for being an asshole. I was like, no, he's about to be there to get fucked.
I was about to say that. That's why he showed up.
He's about to get fucked. And he was like, how do you know? I was like, this happens in every movie and TV show ever.
Yeah.
The gay guy makes a strong advance, and then you come to find out that the person he made the advance on is actually closet gay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because in cinema, if you don't have somebody come back and say, oh, I was closet gay the entire time, then the gay person looks like they're aggressive and the bad guy.
And then they get a bad rap. Yeah.
Therefore, in cinema can't do that. You're not fucking up the LGBTQIAPK community or the Equal Plus Club, whatever you want to call them.
Crazy. Crazy talk.
So it didn't take me until I was explaining it. I was like, oh, no, this is how it happens. And then I started explaining like why it happens like that. And I was like, oh, shit, I'm onto something. And I was just like spitballing, but like I was just going off experience. It was like, how did you know it was gonna happen? It's like, because it always happens, literally in this
It's
fashion.
true.
You
It's
don't
a
wanna
little
make-
predictable.
Yeah, you don't want the gay guys in cinema because then it seems like, unless you're trying to tell a story about it, then that's when.
But there's a lot of movies now, like on Netflix and shit, like, you know, gay couple or, you know, they're just,
yeah, but they're never the bad guy.
yeah.
Unless they're
not.
being bad to other LGBTQIAPK members.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Yeah, no,
I feel like now they're just trying to protect them a little, you know? That's why I feel like all those laws and, you know.
what laws?
What
What
do you
laws
mean?
protect LGBTQIAPK?
Okay, not specifically laws, but I feel like when, they're protesting, they're doing all these things, right? So I feel like
And
they're jumping
water
from
hose them
zero,
like they
they're
water hose
jumping
BLM.
from 0 to 100 real quick.
Wait, who?
The LGBTQ.
IAPK?
Yeah. You know, I can't finish. Whatever.
Years
But-
of practice.
You know, but I just feel like they're on applications now too. For example, like, you know, they ask how you identify, like, are you transgender? Are you this? Are you that? Like, I feel like they're just jumping from 0 to 100 real quick.
Raised as a military brat, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, I
do
don't have a problem with
with
that.
like when you start affecting like, oh, you can't say yes sir, yes ma'am. And I'm like, well, I was
They're big on the
raised-
pronouns now, though.
Yo.
Like he, she, they, we.
But you
whatever.
can't say yes sir, yes ma'am because you don't know what
Exactly.
they identify as.
Exactly.
And I'm just like, bro,
Pronouns.
I just want to be able to get the fuck out of this conversation. So if I just say yes sir or yes ma'am, I can walk away after that.
Honestly, I don't even want to call them by their name because I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Like, you know, I don't even, if their name is.
They identify with their name being spelled backwards, so you read it the right
you
way.
know, like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to
That's fucking
offend.
wild.
I don't want to offend anybody. Like, I'm
Fuck
for
that.
whatever everyone is for. But, you know, I don't want to say, like, oh, your name is but you identify as they or she or, you know what I mean? So I just.
Wait, if you say their name and they say I identify as my pronoun?
Okay, so I had a situation,
Oh,
right?
this should be fucking fun.
Oh my God, this is crazy. Can't believe we're talking about this. But okay, long story short. I had a
No. Make the short story long. Make the short story long.
So I had a conversation with a person. Their name was okay, but they didn't like to be called. They wanted to be called she, right? So she didn't have a name yet. Okay, so when she was like, oh, when you're talking to me, please say she this, she that. And I was like, oh, okay, like, I'm sorry.
When you're talking to me as opposed to about me.
Yeah, when you're talking to me, say she.
Use that in a sentence.
I can't. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's why I find it an issue. Like, if you have, like, I don't mind identifying. Like, I don't mind.
Hey, you Hershey.
Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mind identifying you or calling you whatever you want me to call you, but don't tell me she and I'm trying to have a serious conversation with you. Like, how am I going to say she, where did you go? Like, it doesn't even make
Hey,
sense.
bitch, you're fired.
Like, I can't. You know, she was like, I just like to be, I guess she didn't have like a female name yet, you know?
She's trying to legally get it changed and probably going through the
Yeah,
rest of
you know,
that.
the whole thing. So she was like, please address me as she. I said, okay. And I just didn't know how to address her as she. That's, you know, I'm
That's
not
literally
against.
saying, don't talk to me. Actually, it's clever. I'm not going to lie.
She is
If I-
crazy though.
Yeah, but if I don't ever want to
How
have
are
a
you gonna-
one-on-one
How
conversation
would you
with you,
use that in a sentence?
I wouldn't. I just wouldn't talk to them. So that's why it's clever. Because I'm actually thinking about going to work next week and saying, I do not identify as my name. I will only identify as
As
he.
he.
And that
It's
way you can never have
crazy.
one-on-one conversation with me. You can only talk of
my
me.
goodness. Oh my God, what if she did that to do that?
That's why that's clever. Shout out to you, queen.
Oh my God. But yeah, honestly, I didn't even know. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, and this was at work too. So, you know, I have to keep like my corporate like voice on. I have to do the whole thing. It was crazy. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Wild. Oh, that is so fucking wild. Yeah, now, miss me with that bullshit. I'm going to call you what I feel comfortable calling. No, I'm just kidding. I will call you by a name, and I prefer to do that. And at this point, because I've been so militarily involved for so long. I think I've just gotten in a habit of like, yeah, I'm just gonna call you by whatever name you introduce yourself as. I'm
Okay,
not saying
that's
he,
fair.
she. I just be like, I think they has become like second nature to me as
Okay.
far as everybody. I don't care if you
I
identify
feel like
as
that's
they,
the most respectful way you could go.
and that's where it's like covering your own ass kind of works.
Yeah.
So I think I've just gotten in a habit of that. Like, I don't really feel like it's not even about I don't want to offend you. I could give a fuck about that. It's more like I don't I don't want to have this conversation.
Right.
I don't want to have the you can only call me she conversation. Because then I just be like, yo, don't ever talk to me again in your life.
Oh my God.
Because like, how am I supposed to talk to you?
No, it's true. It's
But
true.
again, it's clever. Because
Like, if you tell me she, how the fuck am I gonna use that in a sentence? Like, how? She, where did you go? She, like, I don't know. I don't
hey,
fucking know.
bitch. You're fired. Nobody can call you by your name, so you're fired. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I wouldn't just go around calling her a bitch. Unless you identify this one.
Crazy.
So, yeah, she said, that's my bitch. I'd be like, oh, so you want to? I'm like, all right, cool.
So you're one too.
I'm kidding. I'm not. But, so... Fuck, where did I come off of that from? Did I finish out my woe of the week? Was that my woe of the week?
That was the woe of the
Jane
week.
misses in TV shows and movies. That leads to your coworkers being called she at work. Stay away from that. That's my fucking woe of the week. You want to get to this Diddy and Cassie thing? Cassie?
Yes,
Why
let's
is
talk about
Cassidy a thing to me?
it.
Who the fuck is Cassidy?
Cassidy? I don't know.
That's
Cassie,
a
though.
guy artist because he identifies
Cassidy.
as him.
Yeah, okay,
That was
okay.
my bad. Cassie, the girl that was 13 something, 12 something.
12 something. Maybe.
Was she part of a group?
No, you're
12
thinking about
Pussycats.
Aubrey, right? Danity Kane. Is that what you're thinking about?
No, it's,
What are you talking about?
wasn't Cassie a part of? She was like the leader of 12 Pussycats or something like that.
I don't know. I thought she was always her own artist. I could be wrong.
No shot.
She probably was part of a group, and Diddy just grabbed her out of the group.
Well, because didn't they get it made off?
Honestly, Diddy probably created that fucking group.
Well,
And
he did.
He
have
started
to make
dating
him
Shorty off of that.
Are we? No, I hate to be the person that doesn't seem to take things seriously, but are we surprised by?
Okay, can I be honest? I'm a little
Wikipedia
surprised.
still says her partner is Sean Combs. That's crazy.
That is insane.
That's fucking wild.
So, excuse me for saying this, but whatever they said he did that shit.
I
And
100% believe that.
and I'm surprised.
Wait, what?
Okay, listen. Hear me out. So, I know Diddy is fucking Diddy, but in my head, I'm like, would he really do that shit? Would he pull a R. Kelly? Would he really do what they say he's doing? I wouldn't think that. I just thought he was maybe like a womanizer or something like that, you know? But all the allegations, I'm just like, I believe that shit now. It took me a little while to get there, but, you know.
What did it say? But Kels, the day you put out a hit, it's the day Diddy admits that he put out the hit that got Pac killed. That was Eminem. Casually rapping on his diss track. Casually rapping.
Is the key word.
Talking about how Diddy put a hit out that got Pac killed.
I believe
got
that
nothing for
shit.
you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm kidding. Not in the sense of like, Diddy does shit like that. But in the sense of saying like,
Whatever he did, whatever they say he did that shit.
yeah, and in the sense of like that backhand, like what's really going on behind the scenes kind of stuff. I'm like, bro, Diddy has been too powerful in the industry where doesn't have the justification to be powerful. If that
You
makes
know
sense.
what's crazy? He's always behind the scenes. Always.
That
and
means
I'm
you're
just
running
like,
shit.
I
You know
was
that-
about to say that, yes.
You know the person that he allegedly held out the 17th floor? Mm-hmm. You know that was Wale.
Yes, he spoke about it on a podcast.
Yeah. That motherfucker held Wale off the 13th floor and
he
then
spoke
tried to
about it
blow
on a
up
podcast.
Kid Cudi's car. Or blew
That's
up
crazy.
Kid Cudi's car trying to kill him.
Crazy.
So, because cars don't blow up in 20.
They don't.
After 20.
Did you
2000.
hear the whole Kimora, like Lee Simmons, how her house was caught on fire? You know, that was Kim Porter's best friend, right?
No. It's Kim Porter's.
Kim Porter is Diddy's wife or ex-wife, I'm sorry, or the mother of her kids, the one that passed away, Kim Porter. Diddy's, okay. Well, that was Diddy's, like,
His boo
love
thing.
love of his life kind of thing. She passed away. They allegedly think that Diddy killed Kim Porter. Okay, allegedly. And they think that Kimora Lee Simmons, since she knows that was Kim Porter's best friend, she knows a lot of shit. Her house just caught on fire like a week ago. And they think it's because she's speaking up on the whole Diddy shit.
Well, yeah, no, I wouldn't think. If you haven't been relevant for a
She
decent amount of
hasn't.
time-
I mean, Baby Fat just came back on play. Baby Fat hasn't been back on play since like 07, 08.
The brand?
Yeah, the
Like
brand.
the clothes?
She rebranded Baby Fat. Like, I'm about to buy a pair of jeans that I saw that I liked.
That's crazy. You gotta squeeze that one in there.
I mean, for all my ladies, y'all should go Baby Fat tune in, I mean, the rebrand is kind of cute. Like, I'm sorry,
not
I'm a girl.
knocking that. It's just
But honestly, like...
wait, so the person who died is rebranding? Or the person that's alive is rebranding?
Okay.
Who's
Kim
been known as-
Porter. You have to know who Kim Porter is.
I don't pay attention to
Kim Porter
celebrities.
is the mom of the twins, is the mom of Quincy, is the mom of all Diddy's kids.
Quincy Jones?
Yeah. No,
I'm
not
kidding.
Quincy Jones. Not Quincy Jones. Not Quincy Jones.
The fact that you agreed to that is so
Quincy,
fast as words.
their child. You have to know who she is.
I
Kim
don't
Porter.
know. Diddy, I didn't even know Diddy had kids.
Are you
I don't
serious?
be any celebrities' lives like
Okay,
that.
so Diddy
if
has
it's not
kids.
about
He
Kanye or
has-
Kim Kardashian, I don't pay attention to it.
Diddy has at least like 6 kids.
That's wild.
Okay, he has 2 twin girls, right? They're beautiful. Kim Porter's their mom. And then there's Quincy. Whatever his last name is. I don't know his last name.
It's not Jones though.
It's not Jones. So that's Kim Porter's his mom. And yeah, he has about like 3-4 kids with Kim Porter, but she died, and they think that he killed her.
How long ago
put
did she
out-
die?
She died, I want to say like 2 years ago,
No.
a year or
crazy.
2 ago. But Kimora Lee Simmons is her best friend. So they say, I don't know if you've seen like VLAD TV or anything like that. You know how Diddy's ex bodyguard has been out talking. He was saying that Cassie's story is Kim Porter's story. Cassie's book is Kim Porter's book. So allegedly, Kim Porter, before she passed away, she had a book she was going to release. And that's why they think that Diddy allegedly,
But
did
then
what
that-
he did, because she had a book coming out. She had a book and she had a lawsuit coming out for Diddy. She was going to sue him for everything that he did to her. And she was going to put a book to expose him.
Which obviously, and there's no question about it that there are things involved with Diddy that are there to be exposed.
Right.
Like again, everything that Cass said, even if he didn't do it to her, I believe 100%.
Wale
without
was
question that he
even
did it.
saying that he was working with Cassie, and Diddy walked in and he was like, I need you to shave half of your head. And she was like, okay, I'll do it. And then the next day, that's why like Cassie for a little bit, she had like half her head like shaved, and then the other half, like her hair was out.
I wasn't
But
keeping up with her. No.
crazy.
I could barely remember what she looked like until recently. But again, when you know how people always talk about like rappers in the Illuminati? Mm-hmm. If there's one person I'm going to believe is in the Illuminati,
It's Diddy.
It's going to be Diddy. 10 times out of 10. So, but also like, if that was your goal of like releasing, and I'm not victim blaming, but I'm always victim blaming.
You're not, but you always
I
are.
always am. I'm not doing it intentionally. It's just like I have questions.
Right.
So if that was your goal or your intentions, and then you went through this to go after what could be one of the worst people to go after as far as like what he can do, the power that he has, and everything like that. Because when I'm looking through, like when I was doing my read up on it, it's like, oh, he's been paying off people his whole life.
Yes. Did you ever see the Justin Bieber clip?
No.
Okay, so there was oh my God, I'm gonna send it to you.
Not the Biebs.
Not the Biebs.
I love the Biebs.
I'm gonna send you this clip, but
I get my peaches down in
there's
Georgia.
a clip where Diddy is talking to Justin Bieber, and Justin Bieber was young, but he was like, I don't know, Diddy was saying something, and Diddy was like, yeah, like we haven't had communication, like, I try to hit your team up, and then Justin Bieber pulls out his phone, and he's slowly backing up, and he's like, oh, like you haven't hit up my team. Like, you know, that's why we haven't had a chance to get together and collaborate or whatever the case is. And Diddy was like, no, I hit your team up. He was like, they just didn't respond. And Justin Bieber looked so uncomfortable in the video. It's crazy. And there was a video too where
Usher warned that nigga. I saw that clip with P. Diddy and Usher.
oh my goodness. But there was a video where, oh my God, it sounds bad to say, but
Say it.
Diddy goes live, right? And wait. Diddy goes live. And then somehow in the back of the scenes, you can kind of see like Justin Bieber giving head to another guy, but it like goes out quick. I have to send you these videos. There's no way you haven't seen this. This is like juicy content. There's no way you haven't seen it.
Literally. Not the Biebs.
Literally.
Not the baby.
I'm going to send you these videos.
Not any
There's
mini
no
mighty
way.
bow. Oh
There's
my
no way.
God.
There's no way.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Anything that she says she does, I 100% believe. Everything that's coming out about Diddy, I 100% believe.
Is the settlement okay, though? Is the settlement okay, though? How much did he settle for?
He didn't say. He just said, from what I heard, the report was that it was just handled behind, outside of a courtroom. But
I feel like there was an amount put out, though. I don't know. I don't want to say because I could be wrong.
We'll fact check that. But my thing is, if you're trying to retell somebody else's story, then it seems like there's more of a moral obligation. So at that point, why is there a settlement amount that you're willing to settle for?
Yeah, no, that's insane. The settlement was something $1 million. That's all I know.
Of course it was.
That's all I know.
$100 million is what I see.
100? I thought it was like 3 or I don't know.
Yeah, I'm seeing blah, 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 blah.
My phone is so janky. It's disgusting.
Janky is the word you've been using nonstop to describe your phone.
know.
That's actually hilarious.
$30 million was the settlement. I know
That's
it.
crazy. Nah.
It was 30
P.
million.
Diddy is, no, I'm saying, nah. P. Diddy's worth $1 billion.
Like,
don't
I
have
feel
to
like
cough up
30.
more.
He was like 30 million. Okay. You gonna keep your mouth shut?
Exactly.
Here you go.
That's exactly what I feel.
That's exactly what he
That's
did.
literally like, you got $1,000 in your pocket right now and your friend needs $30.
$30 is crazy. $30 is crazy.
I did that math really fast. It's like when you think about percentages and everything like that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, nah, you ain't 30,000 and keep you shut. But again, for your cause, and even if it was Kim Porter's story, I would think that like
They say Kim Porter gave her a copy of her book to 2 people. And everyone's saying that Cassie is one of the people, and then the other person, I don't know who that is, but they say maybe one of her kids. But yeah, that's the word out in the streets.
fuck that. Diddy, you're scum. And if you got a problem with it, you can send me a fucking email at YCC Entertainment.
Oh my God, don't say that. Careful, you know what I mean?
You send me an email, YCC Entertainment Network at gmail.com. And
at gmail.com is crazy.
all you niggas just heard me call Diddy scum. So if I wound up dead in the next
oh my God, don't say that.
If I wound up dead in the next 2 years, you know Diddy did it. Okay? Because he already put out the pot.
Don't say that. That's not going to happen, just to let you know.
It's not going to happen because Diddy's smarter than that. Because I already said, there's no way
He's
I'm
going to
dying
bribe you
unless
out
Diddy
with
does
a
it.
couple $1 million. You know?
I'll take it. I'll fold on that
Oh my
settlement. But yeah, no. That just goes to show where Hollywood's at. Because then, like, it's crazy because I hate the Me Too movement. But, like, in aspects of that, I do love the Me Too movement because it's like you always thought this person was such a higher power. Mm-hmm. And then you hear one person speaking, everybody's like, oh, yeah, you know what? That did happen. We're all just kind of scared of Diddy.
Right.
Because he's real Illuminati.
That's crazy.
I don't make the rules. I just follow
You
them.
believe in like selling your soul and sacrificing people and shit like that?
No, I just believe there's a council of Jedi that are bad guys.
And I'm scared of them.
Yes, me too.
Oh my God.
Except you, Diddy. I'm not scared of you. Come for me, and if I die, it's you did
I
it.
want no problems. Nothing.
Everything said on this podcast is only on behalf of Access and Woes and the host that host this show.
It's all jokey jokes.
No, there's no comedy style. If I wound up dead, Diddy did it. Okay,
Oh
no,
my goodness.
I'm kidding. Don't cover me, Diddy. I don't want to smoke. So can we get into
I'm
your
scared.
time? I gotta see where your head is in this aspect
Okay.
of
Don't
dating
scare
life.
Me. Okay. Dating life.
Yes.
Oh,
Dating life.
this
Now, when you
is
say
like-
dating life, you're talking like being in a relationship or just going out and finding?
Just dating in general.
I don't know what that means.
Okay. So, I mean, when you're dating someone, right, you're trying to get to know them and things like that.
Okay, so
like-
there's a difference between dating somebody and being in a relationship.
Yes, 1,000%. So I think there's a difference between, like you said, dating someone and being in a relationship. When you're dating someone, I feel like you're trying to get to know each other, but you guys aren't stepping
Facebook official.
Facebook official. You guys aren't stepping outside of each other, right? So when you're dating someone, why are you looking at me like that? When you're dating someone, it's okay, you and me want to get to know each other and we're going to see where the fuck this goes. But with that being said, I'm not going to be talking to other people.
Okay, so I hear what you're saying, and I halfway don't agree. But then
Why?
I ask, what's the difference between exclusively dating and being in a relationship?
There is no exclusively dating and being in a relationship. You're either dating or you're in a relationship. Dating, you're getting to know each other. You're trying to see where you and me can go. And then relationship is like you and me are together. You're with me till forever.
So you can date multiple people at the same time.
That's if you guys both agree to that.
What-
So that's terms that you and that other person have to come to. Like if you're dating someone, what do you mean? That okay? An example. Hypothetically speaking, right? Let's say you and me are dating, right?
Okay.
Hypothetically speaking, you and me are dating. Okay, we'll talk about like, okay, are you gonna date other people while you and me are dating? Are you gonna
How
go?
can I do that if that's not possible? Because you can't be dating.
We're gonna talk
multiple
about.
people.
We're gonna talk about
Okay,
it.
all right, I'm
We're gonna
tracking.
talk about our expectations. We're gonna talk about what dating is like for you. Like, okay, you and me are dating. Are you going to date other people? Are you going to fuck other people? We need to know. You need to set boundaries. You know what I mean? And I feel like being in a relationship, that's when someone's like, when a guy is like, do you want to be my girl? And you're like, yeah, I want to.
That's when you're in a relationship.
That's when you're in a relationship. Until somebody asks you to be their girl, you're not in a fucking relationship. Okay?
Correct.
So
What obligations do you have to a significant, or not a significant other? What obligations do you have to somebody else that you're not in a relationship with? outside
you
of them
guys
being
have
a
to
friend?
set those boundaries. Like that's something you and the other person have to talk about. I don't think it's something that's just like, oh, we're dating, I'm gonna fuck with other people.
So it's possible to be dating and then exclusively dating and then being in a relationship as long as y'all come to those terms within.
Yes, I feel like you guys both have to
You
be.
just told me there was
No. See, there you go. There you
just
go
told me this
doing
was-
that shit. There you go doing that shit.
All I
No.
did was take the words
What
you
it-
said and throw them
what
back at you.
What it is, you have to make sure that you and the other person are on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like if I'm dating someone, I need to make sure that me and that person are on the same page. If we're not on the same page, then we need to talk about that. Like,
agree.
are you gonna be dating other people while you're dating me, bitch? Or you're gonna be dating
Crazy. So that escalated so fast. Why you gotta be a bitch because you're dating other people while you're dating you?
Like, why would you want to date somebody else? You're dating me. Like,
I
be
went
for
out on
real.
a date with you. Okay, your first date was uninteresting. I'm gonna go see if her first date is a little bit interesting. But then,
Okay, so let me go.
well, no, because
Oh.
you might do better the second time.
Okay, you're right. You need a couple of tryouts. That's
Yes.
what you're saying. Okay.
So,
But yeah, exactly. So you're not, I feel like,
unless you're saying that everybody should just date after the first date.
no.
Okay,
Not at
so
all.
you were going
I
out
feel
for a
like you
couple
kind of
dates.
need to, I feel like the way to establish is if you're dating someone is if you guys are spending more time together,
Mm-hmm.
you guys are fucking, shit like that, then it's kind of like, okay, let's, make sure that we're on the same page, like.
It's funny how you just go, you're dating, like you're going out to eat, and
my
then you're
God.
also having sex, and then like, I guess at some point you can find out like if y'all have the same aspirations. in
If
life.
you guys are hanging out, if you guys are having sex together, you guys are gonna be fucking dating. What do you mean?
No,
Why?
sometimes we're just friends with benefits.
Well, I don't want that.
I got that, but are we talking about what you want, or
I don't-
in dating life, or are we talking about how dating life works in today's society?
Okay, in general, okay, I guess you could say that. But you see, friends with benefits and dating is not the same shit. Like
agree.
friends with benefits is like, okay, you and
Well,
me
it
are.
depends.
No. It's not.
Yeah,
No,
it
depends.
depends.
It does not depend.
There are certain things, even if I'm having sex with you, there are certain things that I like within my significant. No, I keep saying significant. other, and that's
Exactly.
not the
You
word I
see,
wanna
it's
use.
not even
No,
friends with benefits. You see, there you
Maybe I just
go.
want a relationship, so that's why I keep accidentally using the word, or maybe not.
Exactly. There you go. So friends
but-
with benefits is you and me are fucking. After we fuck, I'm gone, and then that's what it is. You know the
Sometimes friends
understanding.
with
I know the
benefits is gonna
understanding.
stick around and watch 2 more
That's
episodes
dating.
of Ozark.
That's dating.
before-
You're dating.
No.
Yes.
Because I'm not claiming you. Because tomorrow
You don't-
the other girl is coming over, and I'm gonna have sex with her, and then we're gonna
Don't
watch
hurt
the
my
next 2
feelings like
episodes
that.
of Ozark, and then you're mad
Don't
because
hurt
now I'm on
my
episode
feelings
6
like that.
when you
Fuck
left.
you. Fuck you. Do not hurt my feelings like that. I don't want to know you're bringing a bitch over to watch the 2
So you
other
want me to keep it a
episodes.
secret?
No, I want you to be honest.
Okay. But now that I'm being honest,
I don't like that.
okay.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
Okay, listen.
Can't make this shit up.
Listen. Point is, if you and me are dating, we're gonna be on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
If we're not dating, I guess we're friends with benefits or whatever the fuck the
But
case
that
is.
applies to anything. That's not specific to. I'm not really giving you pushback. You're right. I think like, hey, you need to set your boundaries early on. But that works in any
How
relationship.
early on though?
As immediate as fucking possible.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God,
tell you
really?
what yes.
Okay, tell
I'm
me,
the type of person that,
tell me,
like,
because I need to know. Not Nas laughing on live.
Shout out Nas. Shout out another
Nas.
discussion. But what's your fucking question? Because you just threw me off.
I said,
Let you know everything up front.
yeah.
Yes. So what?
How soon?
The first date.
First date?
Yes.
No,
This is what
I don't want to scare you
this
away.
is what I'm gonna do, and I never
Why
actually.
am I going to tell you I want a relationship when like you don't want a relationship?
So you want to go on 3 dates before you're ready to tell me that you want a relationship, or that you don't want a relationship?
At
Let me put it like
least
that.
two. At least 2. The first one
You're
is like,
fine
okay,
with
we're
2 dates,
mingling.
and then on the 3rd date before y'all go out to whatever restaurant you're going to, he's like, by the way, I'm not looking for anything serious.
No, I don't want to hear that.
So that's what I'm saying. So
I
at one
don't wanna
point,
hear that.
you need to address
wanna hear that.
what needs to be. I'm on the first date. What I do, like, and I never realized it until my homegirl was explaining that that's what a guy did. And I was like, I do shit like that. But like when you say that and then I'm saying what he's doing out loud, now I realize why I do that. I will do things that like, I'll show you where my boundaries are. So, but I'm not really, I'm not gonna say, ooh, that sounded rapey. I'm not.
Use about a. What was he about to say?
I was about to say, like, I'm gonna do things that, like, try to figure out whether you feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
But I'm trying to figure out the proper way to word it. But in that sense, I'm trying to figure out what makes you comfortable.
Okay.
But that's off me reading body language, social cues, everything like that. And then the next time I'm gonna say, oh, this is what I normally do, in a sense. Like, I'm gonna let you know where my boundaries are verbally. To see how you feel about that so that we can have a conversation. So at that point, I'm trying to watch how you feel and then see what you think
Okay.
within those first
I
2
like
days.
that. Watch how you feel and see what you think. I like
So,
that.
but I mean, at that point in the first date, I might be doing things that you might feel uncomfortable about. But it's not a sense of like me trying to make you feel uncomfortable or me trying to unimpress you or anything like that. I'm telling you where my boundaries are.
Okay.
So you understand what type of person I am. And then
So
next time,
you standing on business is what I'm hearing.
don't always stand on business.
Okay, love that.
Shout out Q, because you know why we just
You
had a conversation
always
2
gotta
days ago.
stand on business. You know what I mean?
But yes, no, I'm going to tell you where my boundaries are because then I'm going to ask you how you feel about your boundaries. But the thing that I'm doing first is establishing where my boundaries are so that you know those are things that probably aren't going to change. Now, they can be...
I don't want to hear that shit, but I feel you though. I feel you. I don't want to hear it, but I need to hear it.
But
you know what I mean?
There's room for compromise. But
Yeah.
we have to get there. And for compromise, there has to be a motivating factor
So
for me
how do you
to
get there is the question.
How do you get to compromise?
Yeah. How do you compromise
Are
with
you
somebody?
worth compromising for?
Oh my goodness. That's oh my God. Okay.
That's what I have to figure out. Why would I change character behaviors if the person that I'm changing them for isn't worth
I
changing
mean,
them
that's
for?
some real shit though.
So,
I respect it. I
I
respect
have
it.
to like you. There are certain habits in life. There are certain personality traits or habits that I have, life personality traits that I have, just interactions that I would be like, I would completely stop doing it if I found somebody worth not doing it for.
Oh my God.
But until then,
Okay.
podcast I will.
Of course, on the pod. You would.
So no, because some women think that podcasting is the worst thing that men ever got. And she's
Really?
right when she's talking about Fresh and Fit. Fuck Fresh and Fit. We don't fuck with them. But
Oh, who's that?
Fresh and Fit podcast.
I've never heard of them. I've never heard of them. What do you want me to do?
Just Pearly Things.
Never heard of them.
Whatever podcast.
Yes, I've heard of them. Whatever podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The white boys that always have the group of girls.
Yes.
Take Fresh and Fit or
Okay.
take whatever podcast, make them black, a little bit more extremist.
That
and
make them
finer
black.
women. Yeah, well, I mean, Fresh and Fit are black, but make them black, a little bit more extremist, and badder women.
I don't want no parts.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
yeah, that's what Fresh.
I
and
want
Fit
no
is.
parts.
It's fine. They're demonetized on Instagram because fuck you niggas. But
Okay.
yeah, no. I don't know why I went to Fresh and Fit. I'm trying to remember for the love of me. But yeah, long story short, I'm gonna let you know exactly what I'm about on the first date, and then I'm gonna ask you the second date how you feel. Because if you came back for a second date,
I
there's
respect
some
that.
things you're okay with, and there's probably some things you're not okay with. But at least I know on the second date we can have a conversation about what you're okay with.
And address that shit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? As you should.
I mean, that sounded simpler than it needed to be. What's the problem?
I mean, you just have to address, you gotta say
but then there were
business.
so many times that you said, I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like that.
I mean, even though I don't like it, I want to hear it though. You know what I
What
mean?
the
I
fuck?
respect you more if you tell me what the fuck it really is instead of you.
Well, none of that fucking matters if you walk out after I say it.
I'm standing on business.
That's crazy. That might be the episode name right there.
I'm standing on business. What you mean? If I don't like it, I'm gonna walk away. Like, what do you want me to do?
Bidness.
If I don't like it, I'm gonna walk away.
I'm not, man. You're right. I get it.
Like, I don't have to put up with
But
it.
there's a level of respect in, but like, oh, you was your best self. So am I. Peace. Like,
My best self is crazy.
I'm not mad at it, but that's where the complications of dating come. So, dating standards being high, we'll come back to. But I always argue it's like people make dating seem like it's so much more harder than it actually is, and I don't understand that to this day. I think it's a very simple concept, but okay,
You think it's very black and white? Dating?
almost.
Okay.
It's more black and white than it is gray. And that's only because I look at, this is the spectrum when I have to the male to female interaction, okay? Women, I'm about to put you in a game. Men, I'm about to put you in a game, okay? Every man's love language, every man's, 99.9%
Let's hear it.
is words of affirmation.
Really?
99.9% of women's
Okay.
love language is acts of service.
No, I don't agree.
99.9%.
I do not agree.
So you will fall madly in love with a man that does nothing for you.
If he gives me reassurance, words of affirmation, I'm okay with that. I don't need you to fucking do something for me in order for me to fuck with you.
If you're at the house,
Okay.
let's dive into it.
Okay,
Let's
play
dive
it
into
out.
If you're
Let's
in the
hear it.
house and you say, "Baby, I would really love that to see that picture up on the wall," and he goes, "Yeah,
Why
go.
I'm laughing already?
Because you know where this is going." He says, "Oh, baby, you got that. You're the best when it comes to putting things up."
Oh, I know
And
I
he
am. So I
continues
know
to say, is that your real response?
Maybe.
Or would you prefer him
I'm joking.
put the painting up for you?
Oh, I see where you're going with it. Yeah, put that painting up, babe.
So that's what I'm saying.
I'ma tell you if it's crooked.
99.9%.
I'm gonna tell you if it's crooked, if it's not crooked.
Yeah, she's going to give you all the words of affirmation she needs to give you to make sure that
be
photo
like, yeah,
looks
baby,
perfect.
look cute as shit putting that shit up there for me.
Words of affirmation, because that's what men want. But you're going to do the act of service because that's what women want. 99.9% of women's love language is acts of service. They want a
You're
man
right.
that can do for them.
Okay, you're right.
And men want women that appreciate them for who they are. Words of affirmation. 99.9%.
What
Now,
are your love languages?
What are
Yours.
Words of affirmation.
That's it?
That's it.
Top 3.
There's no such thing. You
There
only
is
have
top
one love language.
I have
You
3.
don't. You have one
Okay,
love language.
honestly, my love languages are all of them, but I'm gonna say my top 3.
The fuck? What the fuck? You don't have one love
Words
language.
of affirmation, physical touch, and quality time.
Oh my God. All of them were wrong because none of them were acts of service. You have one love language and it's acts of service, okay?
It's not acts of service.
It's acts of service, I promise you.
It's not. Words of affirmation is my big one, and quality time.
I
Like, I want
understand
to
that
spend time. I want to live under your skin. Like, what the fuck do you mean?
Yes, and that's great within a relationship, but you're damn near not even attracted to a guy that does not do.
Respect.
That's what I'm saying. That's it. The way I look at the love languages, because I hear that all the time. I got 3 love languages. First of all, any of you niggas that say physical touch is my love language, your niggas are liars and you're just fucking horny.
What do you mean? Why are they liars? You don't want to be cuddled up. You don't want to be hugged on. You don't want to be kissed on, held on. Like,
Now,
what
you
you
see
mean?
who's saying this right now? A woman. Okay?
Okay,
Because in your
and so
relationship,
what?
who wants to be hugged up on? And Quinn, shut the fuck up, because I know you're going to fight me on this. That's why I say
Everybody does. Everybody does. Everybody want to be held.
Who wants to be hugged
Everybody
up
want to
on,
be kissed.
loved up on,
Everybody
held
want to
their
do
hand?
all that. What you mean?
Who wants it more in the relationship, the man or the woman?
Both.
Boom! Now you're just fighting me just to fight me.
Okay,
wants
so
it
you
more?
don't like to be held?
It's
like,
it's
okay,
not that.
Think about
If I go a day-
a woman holding you, that's gonna make you feel some type of way. Like,
Correct.
what do you mean?
Correct.
You don't want to be held?
If we're walking down the street, I'm not going to react to not being held the same way she's going to react, though.
You better
It's
hold
not
my
that
hand
important
though.
to me.
You got me fucked up. You gonna hold my
So
hand
like
though?
I said,
You
who
gonna
is
hold my
saying
hand
this?
though?
Your woman wants to be touched way more than you. I promise you that. She wants more kisses. She wants more hugs. She wants her hand held. She wants to be cuddled more than you
I feel
do.
like men be lying though.
About what? They
Like,
are.
y'all want to be held.
They
y'all want to
want
be
their dick
cuddled
played
up.
with.
Y'all want to be the little
No,
spoon.
they want their
y'all
dick
want to
played
be
with.
the little spoon.
No, they just want their dick played with. That's
That's
why they say
fair.
physical touch is their love language. They're lying. It's words of affirmation. They're
That's
lying.
why it's physical touch. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's why it's physical touch. They just want their dick played with.
That's
you niggas are
crazy.
slick. Your love language is words of affirmation. Because if she fucked you every day and gave you hand jobs every morning, and she called you while you were at work every
Oh
day and
my
called you a
God.
little bitch, you'd leave her.
Word.
Because words of affirmation is your love language.
So that's how you feel.
Wait, about what?
What you just said. You would leave your girl if.
Yes. I don't care if you jerk me off every morning and you fuck me every night. If you call me while I'm at work every day and be like, you a little bitch, and then when I get home from work and you ain't got nothing positive to say, yes, I'm leaving you. Words of affirmation.
That's crazy.
It's accurate for most men.
That's scary.
So all you women that love
don't like
lemonade
y'all.
and y'all was in that nigga's face saying middle fingers in his face, tell him boy bye and all that shit. That's why you let them niggas fuck again and they did not come back.
Oh my God. You just hurt like everybody's feelings right now. Every girl tuned in, you just hurt their feelings. It's
Why?
okay though.
Wait, for what reason?
For what you just said. You said any girl that came back.
Oh yeah,
They don't
you let the
fuck
nigga
with you.
spin the block back after you was singing lemonade in his face, telling him boy bye.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
It's giving goofy.
for who? For them?
For the girl.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1000%.
But yeah, acts of service is every woman's love language. And you know, it's funny. I actually had an argument for like how it's easy for. That's why I think relationships is so simple, because for men,
They seem so simple, but they're really complicated.
I just don't think people have life figured out as opposed to relationship. Because I think like
I respect that though. I feel like you have to kind of have life figured out and yourself figured out in order to be in a relationship.
or just like simple understandings.
True.
Because okay, if you want something from a woman, you ask.
Okay.
But if you want
Yes.
if you want a woman to do for you, you do.
You do.
Yes.
You ask and you do.
If you want happiness, or if you want something from, I'm trying to figure out the way to word it without confusing myself in the midst. If you want something, if you want a woman to do for you, you do for her. Mm-hmm. But also, if you want something from a woman, you ask.
You ask.
But
yes.
then on the flip side, for women, if you want a dude to do something for you, you ask.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want something from a man, if you want something from a man, you ask. And if you want him to do for you, you do.
You do. Yeah.
So the difference is like, you know, I make this joke all the time about like, if you women want your car cleaned every day, there's a simple way to, or your gas tank filled every day, there's a simple way to do it. Blow that man the first time, and like after you finish, tell him my car needs gas. And then when he goes and takes your car to get gas after you just finished sending the babies to the graveyard, then you blow him again. You will never have to worry about an empty tank. You will never have to worry about your tank being half filled, ever again.
Okay.
But then you have to keep up that game.
Right,
Hey, baby, I
right.
filled up your tank today. Oh, I know what I'm about to do. Like, kind of thing. But that's where it's as simple as, and now I went to the extreme on a sexual level, but it is extreme like that. Like, you know, when you talk to your man and you give him compliments, oh, baby, I love the way you oh, you know, baby, I just can't see myself doing this. Can you take care of this because you're always so good at it every time you do it, and kind of thing like that. It's just gonna get done more times than not.
Right.
Most time, men don't blow you off in that. Now there are fuckboys out here, but
Right.
most men won't blow you off when you start throwing those little compliments. But if you want something from your woman, you say, "Hey, baby, I took care of this, so do you mind taking care of that?" It's that's how simple it is to me. If I want something from you, I'm gonna. If I want something from you, I'm going to.
You know
do
what's
something for you.
crazy? I agree with you, and I don't like that I agree with you.
Because you think I'm a sexist.
Yeah.
Base, fooling you niggas.
Like
I've been fooling y'all for 83 episodes.
it's honestly so simple. The way you just broke it down is so simple.
Yeah, it's
But I don't like that I'm agreeing with you. But it's okay. It's real shit though. It could be so simple. It could all be so
But that's what I'm
simple.
saying. It's like I think relationships are as simple as that. I know if the type of, especially the type of women that I date, I know that, you know, you like, I'm coming home from work and I don't even ask. Okay, so here's one of my fuckboy tactics that I still hold to this day.
Let's hear it.
I keep a list of any girl that I like in the last couple of years that I've dated. I keep a list of what they like to eat.
That's not wrong.
And I kind of make it a thing. Like, you tell me, like, I would set a game like, okay, under these parameters, you have to tell me a new place of what you would get if you went there.
Okay. I like
So now, if I know that you like the fucking, the what's the three platter from Olive Garden, where you get the lasagna, the spaghetti, and the chicken parmesan?
I don't know.
The Three Cities or something like that from like Olive Garden. If I know you like a 8-piece chicken nugget with a medium fries and a Sunjoy from Chick-fil-A, or if you want the fucking the ribeye from Outback, I'm keeping a list of these things.
Okay, can I be honest?
I'm listening.
So when I'm dating someone, or not even dating, talking to someone, and they tell me these things,
Wait, what's the difference? Because we
let's-
talked about relationship
let's
and
not
dating,
get there.
but I want to know the
Let's not
difference
talk
between
about
dating and
that.
talking.
point is,
No, we're going to get back to that, but go ahead, get your point out, and we're going to come back to that.
deflect. But anyways, point is, I'm gonna go. You know, on iPhone, I don't know about Android, but iPhone, you can go on the person's contact and you can add notes on there. So I'm going in there and I'm writing your birthday. I'm writing what you like. I'm writing everything I need to know about you.
I agree.
So that way, when you and I are having a conversation, I know what you like, what you don't like, you know, little things
But
like
that's
that.
how simple it is. That's what I'm saying. It's simple. All you have to do is just listen to what somebody says and make a note. If you have bad memory,
Make a
I
note
have
of it.
amazing memory. So for me, it's a little different. But like sometimes I forget what you get. I know what places you like. I'll forget what you order or how you like it made, kind of thing.
Okay.
So I just make a note.
So if I tell you like light on the ice, no sour cream, no, you know, all that, you'll make sure you write it down.
Yeah. Well, wait. What are you doing right now?
I'm just asking a question. I'm asking a question.
Am I rizzing right now? Am I rizzing? No.
I'm asking a question. You're gonna make sure you got all the details down. No sour cream. No.
No, you said light
on the
sour
ice.
cream.
No sour cream. Light on the ice. I don't like sour cream. I don't like sour cream.
And you're Dominican?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What you mean, Dominican and sour cream? What they got to do with each other? Nothing.
Don't all Hispanic women like sour cream? Don't all Hispanic people like sour cream?
No, I do not like sour cream.
You don't get sour cream on anything but Hispanic dishes.
Well, I don't like fucking sour cream.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
I like onions and cilantro.
Go ahead and add that. Onion cilantro is crazy.
I like no sour cream though.
Not pico de gallo. Like sour. Just
I have a little hot sauce in my purse.
that's
you know?
crazy. That's wild.
Oh my God, confession. I used to like carry hot sauce in my purse, but like
Was it after Beyonce said it?
yeah, before she said it.
No shot.
Little Cholula.
No
No,
shot.
look at it on Amazon. Look at it on Amazon. They sell the little Cholulas on the little.
No shot. You had that in your purse before Beyonce said I got hot
I
sauce in my
did.
bag.
1000%.
So, anyways, yes. If you
Anyways.
said you want light ice, you don't like sour cream. You
Yeah.
no onions, but
Onions and cilantro.
onions
No
and
sour
cilantro.
cream.
Yeah. Then I
Light
would
on
make
the
a note
ice.
of that.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then, like, now I know it doesn't matter where I go. If I go to fucking, what's a Hispanic restaurant that's around? If I go to Choose, if I go to Chipotle, if I go to fucking Taco Bell, don't get sour cream on their shit.
Yeah, no sour cream on my shit.
But that's what I'm saying. It's as simple. And then what you do
It's the
is
thought
you
that
get
counts.
exactly.
It's the thought that
It's
counts.
actually the act that counts.
The act that counts. Okay.
But
Okay.
it's as simple as that. It's like, okay, now I know what you like from Taco Bell. You want a fucking I don't know, what do they have at Taco Bell? What's something that has sour cream but doesn't want sour cream, or that you can take sour cream off of?
The tacos.
Crunchwrap Supreme.
Yeah. The Supreme
if you get a
tacos.
Supreme taco and then like you get it and it's Taco Bell, so you're not really enthusiastic about it. But then you
Right.
look at it and it's got no sour cream, but then your fucking pink lemonade has light ice. Kind of changes
Okay.
shit.
I know.
Like you feel a little
bit.
differently about that.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. That's why I don't
Honestly,
understand when people say
you know what's
relationships are
crazy?
complicated.
Like, you're absolutely right. And that's crazy that I'm saying that.
Are you taking accountability right now?
A little bit, but I don't want to say that, but a little
You don't
bit.
use that word.
I'm not going to use it, but a little.
That's why
you
I've
know?
never understood dating life. It's just to make me say,
I mean, it really
I
is that simple,
understand
though.
dating life, but I don't understand why dating life is hard.
To me, I feel like dating is black or white. You with it or you not. Simple. Keep it moving. That's what it is.
Yeah, but in the relationship, is what you need to do as simple as black and white.
No.
The fuck?
I feel like there's more to it, though. You can't just be...
It's as simple as I do or I don't want sour cream. What the fuck? It is as simple as that. That's what I'm saying. It's more black and white, but there is some gray in there. Because
Yeah,
you
a
want
little.
light ice.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
Exactly.
but
I'm glad you know.
It's either don't like sour cream me, it's either sour cream or no sour cream.
No sour cream.
So, but I mean,
No sour cream.
and no matter what, it doesn't matter how many times I get you a different kind of dish, as long as it doesn't have sour cream, and you know it normally has sour cream, you get a slight bit of satisfaction from that. Remembering that I remembered, or knowing that I remembered.
Yeah, that would make me feel good. Like what? He
It's
knows
as
that I don't like
simple
sour
as
cream.
that.
Love that.
Or like, you ever see the TikToks where it's like the guy pulls up to the drive-thru and he asks his wife what he wants, and he just looks at her, and then he goes to the menu, like when they say, "How can I help you?" and he says her order for him.
No.
You've never seen that?
No, I haven't seen
That's
that.
crazy. Have you ever had
But
that?
but I'm gonna definitely order your food, babe. What do you want? Like,
Well, yeah, you're as a woman talking to a guy.
right?
Yeah, you probably know what I like because I get the same shit everywhere I go. But like,
Right,
you
right.
think you're ordering something differently, but you're ordering the same shit you order.
Oh my God.
You're just making it difficult when you're ordering it.
Okay.
But I've seen that. Like a guy pulled into a drive-thru. He was with his wife, and like he pulled to the drive-thru, and he was like, "What do you want?" And she started talking. He was like, "Can I get a blah blah?" It was as simple as coffee.
Okay.
And she's like, "Oh my God, baby, you remember?" It's like, bro, it literally, she gets it every fucking time. How can you forget?
Yeah.
So, but you know, you gotta, get it 3 pumps, light foam, make sure that it's sitting at 150 degrees, but like you would remember all that if you paid attention.
Yeah.
It's as simple as fucking going to school and passing class.
No, it's true. How do you feel about giving your lady flowers?
It depends what she's into.
If she tells you she likes flowers,
Yes.
are you gonna go get her flowers?
Well, no. No.
You're not gonna spend a little $15 on flowers.
If she likes $15 flowers. If your favorite fucking flower is a goddamn snapdragon from Australia,
Okay.
then on your birthday I got you.
Okay.
But I'm not bringing those home.
Okay, what if she just likes flowers in general?
Like roses in the house?
Roses.
Do you keep
know
them
what I mean?
alive?
Yes, 1,000%.
Well, you do because you have a green thumb.
Okay, yeah, but
Does she keep them alive? Because if she does not, the answer is
she
hell
keeps
no.
them alive for
Okay,
about
yes.
2 weeks.
The shelf life. I need an extension. Fuck, I never watered my plant. Thank you for reminding me.
Right, you
That's
know.
a shelf life. That doesn't count. Can you keep it longer than the shelf life?
Yeah, she could.
Okay, then yes.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with that. It does.
Okay.
It's
I mean,
nice.
it's a small gesture. Like,
Agreed.
you know what I mean? It's just.
But it is as simple as that. That's
It's as simple as that. Or if my man was like, oh, I don't know, I'm hungry, I want to eat something, I'm going to go get you what the fuck you want to eat. Like, you know, it's the same thing as flowers. Like,
I
if
agree.
my bitch likes flowers, I'm going to go get her flowers.
That's crazy. I'm probably not saying my bitch likes
Oh,
flowers. I'm gonna
sorry.
go pick her up some roses. That's so wild.
Oh my God. But yeah.
I'm probably saying something just as aggressive, like this bitch wants flowers. But I'm gonna say my bitch wants flowers. But no, I always think dating is so simple. That's why I never understand why like it's where it is right now. It's like people make it seem like it's the most complicated thing. It's something worth giving up on. My biggest problem is just finding out if I'm fucking interested in you.
That part.
Yeah, that's dating is not hard.
How do you
Dating
know?
is easy.
How do you know if you're interested in someone though?
How do I know if I'm interested in somebody?
How do you know?
And by their level of interest in me.
Oh my God. Okay.
If you're not interested in me, no matter, because for me personally, I had that mistake a lot.
Okay.
Where how the fuck am I doing a confession session right now? I have that issue a lot where like I will be, and it goes back to like who likes who more in the relationship. I have that problem where sometimes I'm like, oh no, I like you more. But it takes me a little while to notice that I like you more.
Okay.
I need somebody that likes me just as much as I like them. It will never be equal, but it's got to be close.
Thank you. I'm so glad you said that. I was going to say it's never equal, but it has to be close.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to fuck with somebody that, you know, I like them more or they like me more. It has to have some type of balance. You guys have to balance each other on some type of way.
Agreed.
You know?
Yeah, no.
There's no way.
If you get upset when I call you if I don't call you every day, but then I get upset if I don't hear from you in 2 days, I can understand that conversation. But if you get upset if I don't call you after a day, but I get mad if it's been 2 weeks and I haven't heard from you.
2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. We're in two
Deuces.
different fields. Yeah.
Like the guy that disappears in the meme.
The Niles vanish.
That's me. I haven't heard from you in 2 weeks. I'm gone.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's two different conversations. Now, me personally, if I find somebody that is fine with 2 weeks of not having a conversation, I can work with that. But I'm a military brat. I'm used to not being around like family, going periods of time without talking to people and stuff like that.
If you can go 2 days without talking to me, I'm not fucking with you.
And I can understand that.
Like, I'm not fucking with you. You can go 2 days without talking to me. Why would I fuck with you?
But if you're that interesting, that I'm interested in you, I don't want to go 2 days without talking to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
But if you're not that interesting, now it's vanish.
Deuces.
I'm out of here.
Exactly. Yeah. But you can go 2 days without talking to me. We don't need to be talking at all.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck? Of
Shit,
course, I'm not that interested. You're not that
barely
interested
go a week
in
without
me.
talking to my mother before she calls me and starts cussing me out for not talking to her for a week. So no, I legitimately think I don't know how to any other way to put it other than dating is simple. You niggas just don't.
Honestly, you've made it a little bit more simple for
And
me.
I hope I helped you nigga and bitches
and
out.
I appreciate
I'm sorry,
that.
you men and women out. You he's and she's. I don't
You
identify
made
as a
it more
jabro.
simple for me. It's very black or white.
Now you're gonna apply that.
I'm going to apply
Sorry,
that.
you gonna try it?
I'm trying that this weekend. Oh my God. But yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. It's very simple. It's either yes or no. Like,
Wait, do we agree that there's always somebody that likes somebody else in the relationship more?
no, I don't agree with that.
Wait, what?
Because I mean, it can be possible.
It's always like that.
Why?
There's always got to be a pursuer. There's always got to be a chaser. There's always got to be a chase. There's always got to be somebody after the other.
Okay, well, I was dealing with somebody and I felt like it was mutual. Like,
There's no such thing.
why?
He
He was chasing me, I was chasing him. We was like, you know.
We are doing it at the same time, or we are doing it at different times. There it goes, and there it fucking goes.
It was giving different times.
Yeah,
but like,
was it when he stopped
But it
chasing
was
you, you started
balancing
chasing him, and then
out.
when you stopped chasing him, he started chasing you?
That
Was it that?
part.
Yes, exactly. Got it.
that part though. I mean, yeah.
Actively
Yeah.
in the relationship, there's always one person chasing and one person being
It's
chased.
giving 50-50 because you're chasing me, I'm chasing you. We fucking like, you know, there's no way.
Why do you keep throwing in the sex?
Sex
It
is important.
happens.
Sex is important.
but
very
like,
important.
I can teach you sex.
You can, but to an extent, it's kind of like,
I've already established my boundaries on the first date. Call back.
okay.
I told you, you're gonna have to learn how to get the back of your throat tickled.
I mean, yeah, but you know, you just gotta make sure y'all always on the same page.
No. I've already established this.
Okay, you made it clear.
So here we are in the relationship.
Okay.
You already know I'm going to be plucking the back of your throat.
No problem.
We're just practicing on the numb spray.
no problem. That's all you had to say.
So the boundaries have already been set. So yeah,
Okay.
no, that's why I'm like, the rest of that we can work through. I can teach you sex.
Yeah.
Assuming I'm fucking you in the first night, then like, you know.
How do you feel about that fucking on the first night though?
Depends.
Depends on what.
Depends. The first night of what? Is it the first night of the date or is it the first night of me knowing you?
Both. Y'all going on a date. Y'all linking up.
You got to be real fucking interesting for me to take you seriously if I fuck you the night I meet you. You got to be real fucking interesting.
Okay. I respect that.
I haven't not come across it before. So yeah, there are some women that are like, yo, I can listen to you talk forever.
Okay.
And yeah, I just met you and I just fucked you. But let's see where this goes. Because I'm really like fucking with the vibes. I hate saying
Do you
vibes.
feel like that?
But most times if I fuck you on the first night that I met you, I'm not calling you. We didn't even exchange numbers.
Yikes. I was going to say, do you think that interacts with, how you look at her? Like if y'all fucked on the first date, do you feel you're going to look at her a little differently?
I'm always going to question how many niggas are you doing this with?
Yikes.
Always.
Okay. I respect it though.
But yeah, I mean, it's never in a sense of competition. It's about how loose the pussy is. I was about to try to figure out a clever way to say that without saying pussy, but I was like, yeah, fuck it. We're here at Options of Woes. This is what we do.
We're here, fuck it.
But yeah, no, because I'm always going to think in my back of my head, you just met me at 10 o'clock.
And we're fucking at 1. It's crazy.
At least, bitch, let me
So
take you to
who are
breakfast.
you doing this with is the question.
So I had an era. Wait, are you talking to me personally or are you talking like...
You
you were
personally.
talking hypothetically about this.
No, you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. We're having a conversation, right?
Ah, shit.
We're having a conversation. So you personally. Sip away.
And for our episode 83 plug of the week, a talented young artist, and we will have the rest of that conversation as soon as we get to the Patreon. But I'm going to go ahead and give these niggas episode 83. Shout out to you, non-NDA. Where's my tablet?
Where'd it go?
There it is.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to you, non-NDA niggas. But we're going to give you this plug of the week, give you 2 kicks and a hug, and send you free niggas on the way and get into the Patreon. So, Patreon.com/YCC Entertainment. For as low as $1 or up to $15, up to you. It doesn't matter to me. But I will respect you a lot more. I'm willing to remember what you like to eat if you're a Patreon.
I love that.
Because I know Carter likes sushi, and I know Quinn likes, what's that fucking place in Manassas?
Who's Quinn?
2 of our Patreons. Jay Carter and fucking QH. But they're also best friends with me.
Okay.
What's that fucking place that they just built in Manassas? It's the steak burger place. Cookout.
Cookout. Oh,
Yeah.
they build one in Manassas?
Yeah, they built a cookout in Manassas.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Fuck that place. Overpriced ass fucking burgers for nothing goddamn satisfying.
Overpriced?
Yes.
I think
I just got something expensive because that's what he told me. He was like, what are you talking about? They're not overpriced. And I was
Just
like,
get a burger, some fries, a milkshake, you good.
I can get that at Wendy's for $5. The fuck?
That part. I feel it though. They shouldn't be overtaxing. I feel like
Overtaxing is crazy. No, they're overcharging.
overtaxing, overcharging, same shit.
Oh, oops. Yeah, shout out Q. I know you love Cookout. And shout out Carter. I know you love anything that is fucking raw fish. Yo. With that being said, for our episode 83 plug of the week, a talented artist on SoundCloud that I found by the name of Zhane, playing an amazing song. And I've been holding on to this for a minute. I haven't used it, and I don't know why.
Okay.
I think I was trying to search it down on social media, and I couldn't. They like to let people know, like, reach out to them on social media, say, hey, I want to use your song. Obviously, it's on SoundCloud, I can use it. But I like to give them the proper shout outs and say, hey, I'm using your song. I'll send you a clip of when I used it and everything like that. But I could not find it on social media to save my life. But a song called It's Over Now by Zhane. As always, it'll be in the SoundCloud playlist, Plug of the Week, Volume 3 is where we're at. So, yeah, SoundCloud.com/YCC Entertainment. Check it out.
Love to see it.
Oh, that's a Louis Laurent.
How long it did you think I would wait for you? It was fun while it lasted, baby, now we're through. Go find somebody that would play with you, 'cause I'm throwing in the towel, it's over now. How long did you think I would wait for you? It was fun while it lasted, baby, now we're through. Go find somebody that would play with you, 'cause I'm throwing in the towel, it's over now. You thought that I would wait for you while you was playing with them bitches, saying the same shit that you say to me. Been smiling in my face and knowing that you're playing me. Been standing 10 toes down for you, but you couldn't see that it was us. But times got rough, and now I pull up and I say fuck love. 'Cause baby boy, I'm not no diamond in the rough. I'm a boss to know what I want, won't settle for none. How long did you think I would wait for you? It was fun while it lasted, baby, now we're through. Go find somebody that would play with you, 'cause I'm throwing in the towel, it's over now. How long did you think I would wait for you? It was fun while it lasted, baby, now we're through. Go find somebody that would play with you, 'cause I'm throwing in the towel, it's over now. Steady calling my phone, I'm declining, no one's home. In my DMs like you fucked up, but I already knew what's up. So I've been chilling with a new dip, try to take advantage of a real bitch. Ain't no telling who you been with, that's why you played yourself, you dumb skid. Oh, now you got community dick, stay off my line with all this other shit. 'Cause now I'm throwing it back on your dick, and he taking all of my shit. Flawless in his eyes, and I see I am taken by surprise. It's part in the streets, but a freak in the sheets. Swear to God, it's so funny, you thought I'ma leave. Then you can come back when you home. Nah, baby, I'm in my zone. I don't wanna talk, leave me alone. Now it's not just you that I want. I won't lie, yeah, I miss you. Sorry I had to dish you. You can keep coming back, but I won't let you in like that. How long did you think I would wait for you? It was fun while it lasted, baby, now we're through. Go find somebody that would play with you, 'cause I'm throwing in the towel, it's over now. How long did you think I would wait for you? It was fun while it lasted, baby, now we're through. Go find somebody that would play with you, 'cause I'm throwing in the towel, it's over now.
And that was It's Over Now by Zhane. Amazing talented art. You didn't hear any of the song.
I didn't. That's so bad. Oh my goodness.
But as always, it'll be in SoundCloud Playlist Plug of the Week, Volume 3. Or just check out all of the SoundCloud Playlist plugs on...
I'm having technical difficulties, but it's fine. Why are you looking at me like that?
As always, it'll be in SoundCloud Playlist Plug of the Week, Volume 3. And you can always just tune in to YCCentertainment.com whenever it's back up. Or I'm still doing so much reconstruction and I don't be having time. I gotta find a fucking
It's super
website
cute in
manager.
here, though. Don't listen to him.
What's super cute in here?
What?
What's super cute in here?
The setup.
The aesthetic?
Yeah. It's cute.
If I could clean up these cables, I would have a girl's touch. But I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, I guess I'm gonna give you 9 NDA niggas your 2 kicks and a hug, and sending y'all the fuck on the way.
You still didn't tell me why you had me on here.
I did.
You didn't.
You're my polar opposite.
That was the reason?
That was the reason.
I guess. I
mean, you're
guess.
gorgeous as hell, so I was like brownie
you.
points.
I guess.
Well, you said words of affirmation was your love language. I had to throw a compliment in there.
Okay, that was good. That was good.
See, I listened and I learned. Did you see how simple it is?
Honestly, like, I didn't think it was gonna go this good.
We
That's
still
crazy.
have a whole another hour left.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, so far so good.
Oh yeah, we're
No
we're killing
complaints.
it.
No complaints.
Thank you. I said nobody ever comes here and has a bad time, except Chino. Chino probably didn't like his time, but he's on. childhood friend, and I was attacking him on his values. So that's
why. That's probably why.
But to you free niggas, 2 kicks and a hug, and I'm going to see you niggas on your way. I'm trying to do this thing where I start collecting 2 kicks and a hug during the conversation so I can figure out why I hate you niggas and why I hate you bitches. But I already know going into this conversation why I love you black people. So shout out to the niggas that actually think their love language is physical touch.
Why you said that?
Because dumb bitches love y'all. Shout out to
Because they love them?
Yes, because dumb bitches love them.
What's wrong with that?
What?
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with what?
Them bitches loving them.
I said dumb.
Oh, dumb. Okay, yes. I'm sorry.
2 kicks and a hug is where I shit on niggas that think certain things are cool, and I shit on women that think certain things are cool. I give credit to black people for doing things that are actually cool.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 kicks and a hug. Shout out to you women that... Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Why? What are you gonna say?
Nothing.
Something.
Shout out to you women that don't like to take accountability. That was a big word, and you know that's a thing that that specific. Oh no, I'm redact. Shout out to you women that wait no, was a guy or a girl?
Was a guy, but oh my god, do I sound bad saying this? A guy, but identify it as a girl.
Shout out to you bitches that identify as niggas. Dumb niggas love y'all.
Oh my god.
If you don't like what I said, send it to me in an email next to P. Diddy. Shout out to black people that understand work ethic. Shout out to you for understanding that what you give out is what you get back. And to be able to ask for the world means that you're willing to give the world to others. So we love you. With all that being said, I'm back.
You're back.
And I'm still your bus driver. And this is where I tell you where to get off your stop. You want to know why? Because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Because it was your job to do it before we got to this bus stop. And I know you want to hang out a little bit longer because your friends are staying on the bus. And they're getting off at the next stop. But here, my friend, this is where you get off. So you're not NDA niggas. This is where I bid you adieu. Peace free niggas.
Oh my god.